everyone, this is Uzu Vlogs and welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another reaction video on SB19. Pero eto, this is actually a different one because this is a video coming from my friend CashualChuck, and there's a lot of you guys requested for this, and then actually nag-usap namin ni Chuck regarding this matter, and I told him that I'm definitely gonna do a reaction video on his documentary, and excited na actually to, and this is like saving the best for last. So I'm gonna do this one right now because he had another video that came up already. So let me do this and hope you guys enjoy my outlook and my take regarding his video. So but before everything else, guys, please do subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, leave some comments, and click the like button. So here we go, guys. Let us play that video. Let me pull this one up for you guys. Uh-huh. All right. Let's see. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're ready. All right. So we're gonna do this right now and watch this together again. Here we go. CashualChuck's documentary SB19 story episode 1. Sound break.
Disclaimer, this video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies, but I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible. So enjoy.
Tatang Robin. Hindi ko alam na ganyan pala si Tatang Robin before. Iba siyang grupo.
This is called Triple, a group of talented performers and comedians from Korea you've probably never heard of. They were formed back in 1994 when the word K-pop hasn't even been invented. In 2002, one of the members made the biggest mistake of his life, which will change the entire course of K-pop history.
There you go. Yeah, so
What is Triple?
let me just like continue that. Okay. Here we go. Sound break. Yeah, and I think I didn't know that actually meron palang grupo si Tata Robin before. So that's a very, very good info.
Do you remember this song?
Aja. Grabe, no?
It all started with this man, Jong Song-han.
Tatang Robin.
When he left the trio in 2002 to become an entrepreneur, Cult Triple became Cult 2. Most of their fans definitely thought that Song-han's decision was a huge mistake because the remaining members started racking up different awards in the entertainment industry. If he only stuck around, he would have gotten those awards too. But this man's decision was final. He used all of his savings to build an event organizing company called ShowBT Entertainment. Yep, I'm talking about Tatang Robin. Tatang noticed how passionate Filipino fans were during the rise of K-pop, so he wanted to organize K-pop concerts and events that promote Korean and Filipino culture. To make that happen, he needed entertainers, a group of young people that will be part of the package of their service as an event organizer.
That's right.
We are talking about people who can do dancing, singing, and even act as servants like waiting tables and assisting guests. So he held an audition and hundreds of young talents applied. 30 of them passed as trainees. They were then called NARA.
Yeah, I heard about this Nara before. So actually, I'm wondering where they are right now. And also, just to add up, for those of you who actually just new to um, uh, P-pop environment or standing SB19 for the first time, as show BT, as per my interview with Kilmo before, uh, he said na actually nabanggit niya na the concept of show BT was not only to create a boy band or a P-pop idol, is just to create an entertainment company for all of the events like cultural events, as what Chuck has said. Actually may ano may mga grupo pa nga na they were They were thinking to do a cultural dance group before, if I'm not mistaken. So like a total package of entertainment para sa mga events. And so happens na SB19 become so viral, and everyone was you know um naging ganun yung gusto ng mga tao, so they have to pursue it, and nag-focus sila dun sa SB19 part. Alright, let's play.
which in Korean means country and is the national tree of the Philippines. They
Yan.
went to multiple events together, including the fan meeting event of the K-pop group called Off Road. I can't find, 내게 갈 때까지. 'Cause you're my lady. 널 향한 driving, After numerous events, Tatang Robin saw something special when it comes to Filipino talent.
Alright, imagine that guys, before meron pa silang kasamang babae.
He realized that some of his trainees were far too talented to just end up as small-time performers. So he decided to launch the
And those actually are the original SB19. So these groups right here, kung ewan ko nabanggit ba 'to ni Chuck dito, the original group of SB19 consists of 7 um, boys, at eto yun sila. Of course, original there was um, Stel, Josh, Justin, and Pablo, right? So Ken wala dito sa picture na 'to, and then there's other 3 people.
first P-pop boy group that underwent strict Korean-type training. Out of the 30 trainees, only few have made it.
Yeah, those 5. Well, again, not only those 5 made it, also just to add up to the information, it was actually 7 of them. Nandun din 'to sa ano, sa video ni Mooks. If you will see, if you will search on that, Mooks made a documentary as well before of where was the other 3 went, or kung nasaan ba yung original 7 ng SB19.
Gian Paolo Nase. He always wanted to be a performer. As a young dreamer, he joined several competitions as a soloist and also a member of the K-pop dance cover group called PHP.
Yeah, PHP. But this is actually, I'm not sure if this
As
is the PHP. So but yeah, press it play consists of the actual press it play ngayon, and that includes uh Sejun by that time, or ngayon ay tinatawag natin Pablo.
a trainee, he was the guy who shows up early and leaves late despite juggling a full-time job as a data analyst to provide for his family. He was the first one selected due to his undeniable diligence and leadership qualities. He is known to have critically acclaimed songwriting ability, a badass rapper, and was often dubbed as a genius, but he consistently denied it because he claimed to be just a hard worker. This made him the destined leader of the group. He debuted with the name Sejun, but later changed his name to Pablo.
Very good change.
Now that the methodical leader is chosen, they needed more members. Tatang Robin just got a genius composer in Pablo, so they needed someone who can dance. And this next guy is exactly that, and even more. Stelvester Ahero. He was only 16 when he started competing as a dancer while studying. He was a born winner despite growing up as a bullied kid. He made performing his escape from the harsh
Kumukha niya si Bruno Mars dito. Yung picture na to.
reality of the world. He did a great job channeling the negative aspect of his life and converting it by winning multiple K-pop dance cover competitions with his group.
Magaling
Saeon.
talaga si
He is also a hard worker. He was teaching dance to kids while competing. There was a point when he worked too hard that it threatened his life due to poor health.
Yeah, actually he said that on his video, na ano siya, 'di ba, na ilang beses siya na malapit na siyang mapunta, o napunta actually sa hospital, and then that actually made a huge concern on his health, pero tinuloy pa rin niya.
He is a very skilled choreographer. In fact, he's the main culprit behind most of SB19's snappy and amazingly synchronized dance routines. But little did they know that dancing wasn't even his only talent. He easily became the main heavenly voice of the group because his vocals were just I'm still on your side.
Grabe naman. Palakpakan natin 'yan. Kaya bias ko 'yan, eh. That's why. Alright,
Out of this world. He debuted as
that's
Stell,
funny.
the main vocalist, the lead dancer, and choreographer of the group.
Oops, okay, hold on a second. That one I cannot show. Alright, so yep, as they go along, no, also just to give information regarding the, issue, ayun nga, meron ngang nung binubuo ang SB19, no, they were like creating members and this is far as what I've gathered with watching SB19 vlogs and of course yung ating mga kaibigan na gumagawa ng videos. And originally SB19 is a 7-member group. Yung nakita nyo kanina, actually nakita nyo 7 sila doon. That was the original 7 and Ken is not included there. And when they realized na hindi talaga match yung ano, yung um 7, they have to remove 3 and they actually like thinking of the missing piece and that is actually Ken. Kaya nabuo ang SB19 because of that matter. Pero magaling yung iba. I mean, it's just like I believe na hindi siguro nakita ng Showbiz na fit yung boses, yung parang mayroong kulang. Because everyone na pinili nila, those 7 actually are good singers. But then sometimes, no, if you think about it, kailangan lang mag-fit. The voices has to fit each other. So, ganun po yan. Magpapakita ko ng um, clips na just for to ano na what I'm saying. Yan, ipapakita ko muna sa inyo. I will just cut this as off and then I would go back to the video of Chuck. And this is actually the video coming from Mooks. And then I just want to share this one to you guys. Baka hindi nyo pa kasi napapanood. So here it is. Just to give you what happened on ano ba talaga. Kung balikan muna natin kasi bago tayo mag-jump start. Kung sino ba ano ba nangyari sa SB19. To also complete the story. Alright, here we go.
Wala pa lang, Ken.
Walang Ken.
Pero,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ayan.
Let's go. Hindi ko alam kung anong pangalan nila dati, pero ito. Let's watch. Pero Love Ghost din kinakanta nila, guys. Love Ghost.
So imagine this, guys. This is actually a performance of Love Ghost. But you count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. SB19. This is the first SB19.
Grabe talaga yung pitik na talaga ni Nasejo.
Yan na. So, just to give you a glimpse. Right. So, here we go. That is actually the group. You know what? Let me pull up a better video of that one. So, at least you know what exactly I'm talking about. I've never actually thought of going back to this. It's actually a pre-debut, no? So, ito to. So, this was like Showbiz 2 years ago with the 7 members. SB19 7 members. All right. I'm gonna drop this video off. Okay, and I'm gonna pull that another video right here. Para at least 'di ba? Ang ganda kasi nung ano eh nung docu ni Chuck and it's actually really important for those of you guys who are keen on knowing exactly some of the backstory na hindi na natin nababalikan. So in here, babalikan natin and I'm gonna share to you a video wherein showing 7 SB19 members, the pre-debut original members. Okay. Here we go. Let's go. Na, maikli lang naman to. Love ko siya. There we go. So these are the 7 members. Ayan. So Stel is here. And I think Pablo is here. Medyo malabo eh. But this is Pablo. Josh is the one on the white. Stel. You can get Pablo. Look at that. That first member who's sing the Ken's part now before is not Ken. Right? Alright, so makikita nyo yung difference nung voice. No? And that's Stel, of course. Right, so yun lang. And then also just keep you on the picture and there are some members are there. Magagaling din pag nakikita nyo, if you're gonna watch this video, you see that they have the moves too. Of course, as Show BT is the one who chose them to to become SB19. But then when they realized that actually na baka hindi match yung mga bosses sa isa't isa, magagaling sila lahat, guys. If you would think, I would not undermine their talents. The three that was replaced by Ken. Pero I think kailangan lang talagang gawin ng Showbiz yun, because they know na merong kailangang boses na isama, kasi kailangan mag-complement each other yung mga boses. So that's to add to the video. Now let's go back to Chuck's video. All right, diba? Interesting to, no? I mean, we going back to some of the roots of SB19's video. So, yan, panoorin natin si Chuck ulit. Okay, let me just pull this one up. There we go. So we are part now. This is the creation now of yung members, yung ni-research ni Chuck, and that's actually good. A very very nice docu. So Chuck, kudos, bro. All right, let's play. Oh,
Became homeless at the age of 16, and it was his decision. He's had the worst childhood among the other members. From growing up in a toxic environment to being physically abused as a kid by their nanny. At an early age, he witnessed what it feels like to be a member of a middle class family that went rock bottom in just a matter of months. He experienced getting evicted from apartments to smaller rooms. It came to a point when his family had nothing to eat but ketchup and salt. They had no permanent address. Because of that, Josh and his sister dropped out of school multiple times, so they got bullied at school for being repeaters. Sometimes he would get into fistfights for defending her. Josh had enough of
that was actually very good details. Those things that actually I don't know about. Na I know that there was a part of Josh wherein he said na he was violated, but he didn't actually elaborate on that on some of his videos. And I never thought that the nanny is involved. So that's actually new for me. And also when he dropped out on school, I know that he stopped school, but then I didn't know that he had to repeat couple of times. So this is actually a very very informational video. All right.
this, he took matters into his own hands by leaving. He became independent and started working as an internet cafe attendant. Using his own income, he took the alternative learning system and was able to finish his high school degree. He
Great.
clearly had no background in performing. Not until he met new friends from the dance community, which led to him
Seyong.
meeting Stell and Seyong.
Yeah, that's right.
They became co-members and went on to win numerous K-pop dance cover competitions all over Asia. They even met BTS during one of their winning runs
Yeah,
in Korea.
true.
In a way, Josh was saved by
True.
Stell
Imagine,
after
right?
trying so hard to save himself.
Imagine that. This is actually one of the proof that they stand even the group stand BTS, and BTS actually chose Seon because of their talent na mag-cover sa parang sigurong I don't know if that's a concert, but then this is a proof, and that's actually for everyone to know na they were once a fan of BTS. Right, that's good.
And it paid off because after
Very good.
training, Josh ended up debuting as the lead rapper and dancer of the group.
Yay.
Justin DeJoss didn't have to audition. Apparently, he was a very good looking guy that when he joined a talent workshop as a teenager, Show BT immediately took notice and offered him to become a trainee to improve his singing and dancing skills.
True. Pogi kasi ni Jan. Ang pogi pogi. Talagang may main when kung kumbaga kung sa naman talagang wala ka namang masasabi kay Jack. Just everything on it. Yung niya talaga. Siya especially yung visuals niya, bagay na bagay talaga sa isang pipa pa ito. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue.
He was one of the late joiners, and when he did, he immediately saw a familiar face in Josh.
You look familiar.
Apparently, the two had a stint in
Okay, let me also try to. I'm not sure if my information was different. My information was different. I because I one of the vlogs that I've reacted to. Actually, Josh mentioned that he actually invited Justine. He is the one who invited Justine. Amidst of their kung sino yung mga gusto na isama sa SB19, Josh actually contacted he actually contacted 2. All right. So Stel and Pablo was there, parang kasama sa mga trainee, and Josh also. This is coming from Kilmo and sa Tank, yung baga pinagsama-sama ko lang yung mga na-interview ko before. If you can also backtrack, meron akong live interview on 18 Hangout Club with Tank and Kilmo on a separate occasion. They actually mentioned na Josh is the one who contacted uh, Justin to join. So, naging talaga si Josh, naging key factor in creating those 5. So, when they created the pre-debut, so Josh is there, uh, Pablo and Steldo. So, the original 3, and then Josh invited Justin to become part of the trainees. So, nag-train siya, and then nabuo yung 7, right? Just to complete the whole story, nabuo yung 7, and then pre-debut, nakita nyo kanina yung video, just to also complete the story. And then SB9 as ShowBT realized that it's hindi masyadong nagma-match, and then something has to change. Management decided to drop the 3, and then when they're looking for one, it was actually Josh again recommending Ken. So that's the story of paano nabuo ba ang Mahalima. All right, all right.
Forming together in a K-pop dance cover group called Zero to Hero.
Okay, so here we go, Zero to Hero. Yan. So kita nyo, dito si Justin and di ba? Si Josh was kasi magkakilala na sila before. This is why I'm saying na si Josh ang nag-invite kay Justin to join. It's not actually a coincidental na nag-decide si Justin to go on to train on Show BT. It was Josh's yung siya yung nag-influence or siya yung nag-invite. Yan. And there it
So
goes.
Justin as well wasn't new in the world of performing.
Yukito of PHP. That's why it was there.
He auditioned to be a part of the televised Pinoy boy band Superstar show, but he didn't even make it to the live auditions. Perhaps it was fate. He didn't have great singing skills at the time. It was only when he became a trainee that he improved astoundingly in the vocal department. He went on to finish his college degree in multimedia.
Well, imagine that, no? I mean, it was actually fate nga na hindi siya napabilang sa Pinoy boy band, right? Or the boy band PH, kasi otherwise makakasama siya doon, 'di ba? Kung iisipin niyo, then Justin wouldn't be a part of SB19 kung nangyari 'yon. So, it's actually a very very good fate na sometimes talaga no hindi mangyayari yung feeling mo, akala mo yun na yun, because there are far more things greater na mangyayari.
Arts while training, which earned him a skill in filmmaking. He then got selected to debut as the main visual, the sub-vocalist, and the creative director of the group. He was the would-be director behind the record-breaking P-pop music video, What? And
Yes.
more. But that's a story for another video. At this point, ShowBT seemed to have completed the group. 4 members in a P-pop group, a nice even number. 2 rappers and 2 vocalists. There were
Yes, so ito yung part na yon, yung sinasabi ko na nag-cut down sila from 7. So, ano yun na. So, cut down sila from, the original is 7, and then they cut it down to 4.
perfectly balanced, but they felt like something was missing.
That's right.
Perhaps someone was missing. Someone who could take this already great group of guys and push them to achieve the next level, the extraordinary level. Someone so naturally gifted that he could stand out in the presence of the already talented group of young artists.
Anime character ang kailangan natin. And we're missing this anime character vibe.
This venture that Tatang Robin took needed an apex, so he started the online auditions.
Yeah, ayun pala, just to also yung to complete my additional of the story. Ito nga. when Tatang Robin opened the audition, Josh asked Ken to audition.
When Josh heard about it, he was like, I know a guy.
Yep, that's right. There we go. Let me just like pause it for a while. Okay, there we go. All right, let's play. And Ken was there.
Philip John Suson is such a specimen. He was so naturally gifted that excelling in
Specimen.
sports looked like a walk in the
Specimen.
park for him.
Di natin
He
sabihin
grew
na
up in
ano,
the
no?
church under the care of his
Philip John Suson, it's an actual a superhuman, All right, let's play.
grandparents. He was an artistic kid, so he was active as an editorial cartoonist in school. Nobody taught him to play musical instruments. He taught himself by just listening to the music, so he ended up becoming a southpaw guitarist, but he later fixed it as he learned more. He didn't even know that he could dance until he was forced to in order to get good grades during their school intrams. After discovering dance, he transformed from a guy who didn't know it to someone who can fly.
Damn.
Because of his raw talent, he ended up teaching dance to the entire school and continued on to form a K-pop dance cover group called Amigo 7. Apparently, his group gave Josh's group so much trouble during their early competitions because they were very good rivals. So he decided to recruit him.
Yeah.
But Philip was hundreds of islands away and didn't have the money. What did Josh do? He shelled out for his plane ticket. With nothing else to lose, Philip went and left his previous life in the countryside.
That's good.
He then trained with the boys and officially debuted with them as Ken, the main dancer, the bass vocalist, and the lead rapper of the group.
That's
One thing
right.
to note is that they were an unlikely bunch because they wouldn't have met each other if Tatang Robin stayed with his already successful group in Korea.
Yep.
Justin failed his first audition, so he didn't even bother to audition again because he thought
Yes.
he wasn't ready. And Josh wouldn't have attempted to recruit Ken if Show BT's training program didn't even exist. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the butterfly effect. When a small and seemingly insignificant occurrence has a rippling effect through time, leading to a consequential event sometime long after the initial event, or as Google would put it, a phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have a large effects elsewhere.
I like this butterfly.
Tatang Robin's so-called mistake back in 2002 led to forming the future P-pop Kings. In 2018, SB19 was formed. The name of the group was carefully picked. The number 19 is the sum of Korea and the Philippines area code digits 82 and 63.
That's right. Yeah.
So 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 is 19. SB doesn't only mean show BT.
Sound
It is
right.
all about their ultimate goal for Pinoy sound to break into the music industry, which is fearlessly represented by this phrase. Soundbreak.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. That's a very, very good one. That's a very, very good one. So yeah, it's actually a very, very good video. And I think a lot of people would gain something out of this. Yeah. CashualChuck, like you are the bomb, for making this video. I just wanted to also comment every information that you got here. It's on the dot. Yep. To also give some highlights regarding those yun nga, importante rin kasi na I have to include the some of the informations that I think is critical. Yun nga, 7 actually ang SB19, the pre-debut. Guys, I do hope na yung tatlo, they're doing well right now. And kung nasan man sila ngayon. And I hope they don't stop believing in their dreams. I know that whenever they see SB19 now, is maisip nila, I was supposed to be there. And then, for those three, sana magtuloy sila sa pangarap nila. And I believe na yung mga kagrupo nila na yung apat, which is the rest of the boys excluding Ken, would love them to continue. And but then faith has to to speak for itself, and faith has to and destiny has to be completed with Ken joining the group at magiging talagang mahalima sila. So that's right. And I just wanted to say that this is the destiny of SB19. If you're watching right now on the video of that, realizing what had happened, you imagine things happen for a right reason, and there are things that didn't happen, that they think a lot of people will think that sayang, di ba, na hindi nanalo si Justin on Boy Band PH, kung sa naisip ng mga friends niya during that time, or even Tatang Robin dropping out of the cult trio, para ano mo yun, it was probably a mistake for a lot of Korean fans out there, but then for us, it was actually a destiny and one of the best things that happened in the industry of the Philippines. So kudos to everyone. So that is the video of CashualChuck, and hope you guys love that. And sana may napulutin kayo sa konting reaction ko na ibinigay. So keep on supporting SB19, and we're here to support them all the way out. At sa mga bago na nagsastand sa SB19, this is a very good video that you have seen right now. And sana marami pa tayong makapture na 18 with us, and sana mas marami pa tayong journey all throughout together. So lahat tayo sama-sama dito as 18, walang bago, walang luma, walang malaki, walang maliit. 18 is equal, and no matter what, your presence as an 18 is very, very crucial and very important for the domination of SB19. So let's keep that up. All right. So, but before everything else, guys, again, if you're new to my channel, love reaction videos, P-pop reaction videos, you might see it on my channel. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel, click that bell, leave some comments, and click the like button. So until the next reaction video of your Quiz 18 Ozio Vlogs, and adios for now. And I'll see you guys on the part 2 of this CashualChuck's video. Goodbye, everyone.